Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nasa L, and I am back with another tutorial that you guys asked for on my last look. And so let's get into this one. So here guys, I'm going to be going in with my primer. So I'm going to be priming her face first, and that is because I'm going to be using the Milk of Magnesia, and I don't want it to be entirely on her soul skin. So I'm priming her face, and then I'm going to be going in with the Milk of Magnesia just to keep it set, so when I put my foundation on, it goes on flawlessly. Also guys, the Milk of Magnesia helps with sweating. So if you're a person who sweats a lot, I'm not going to tell you that it's going to block all the sweating, because if you sweat excessively, then that's different. But if you sweat when you put your makeup on, you can use the Milk of Magnesia and it will keep your face really matte. It's like it gives it a mattified finish once you're finished. Right? Why am I using finish so much? So guys, once I go in with my Milk of Magnesia, I'm then going to be going to her brows, and I use a glue stick to get those brows laid. So when I use the spoolie, it can set the hair in place and it's not all over the place when you're trying to mark that out with a pencil or a brow liner. Also guys, if you're having issues with how to make the perfect eyebrow or how to make your arch, I do have a video on eyebrow tutorial, so you guys can check that out. I will leave that in the description box below. Okay guys, so I'm going to be going in now with some P. Louise base, and I'm going to be putting that right underneath her brow bone, and also I'm going to be using a LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Fawn. I think it's Fawn. It's Cool Tan, and I'm going to be going under her eyes with that also. I'm using the tape, so when I put the eyeshadow on it, it's like a guide to where your eyeshadow should stop, and then once you remove that tape, it will be leaving you with a clean and precise finish. Okay guys, so I'm going to be going in with the Masquerade Mini Palette, and that is from Juvia's. You can go on Instagram and follow Peppa_Slade. She sells them and she has them at really good prices. They are very pigmented and very nice. They have very nice colors. So that is Peppa Slade on Instagram, PEPPA_SLAYED. And that's what I'm going to be using to get most of the colors out of it. That is the purple and the pink. So guys, the first thing I'm going to be doing is drawing a line. I'm taking my time to draw. It's like an arch. So I'm taking that arch and I'm going to be taking it straight down to where the tape is, and then I'm going to be attaching it to where the eye stops. Okay guys, so I'm going to be starting the other eye, but I'm going to be using a little bit of the blue because I mistakenly used it for the starting of the first eye that I did. So I have to continue it. I didn't want to take it all out again, so it still came out great. It still looks great. You just need to blend it properly. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing it to the same, what I did to the first eye, I'm going to be repeating it on the second eye. And as I said, it's just like a little arch, and it goes to the corner of the eye to connect it. And just in case guys that you're wondering, where do you really start making that line, you just find your brow bone or your crease, and that is where you start applying from. And you take your time and apply that color, and it will come out as you want it to. But you have to have patience, you have to take your time, find your brow bone or your crease, and that is where your color should be. Okay guys, so I'm going to be going around the edges of the purple, just blending it out just a teeny weeny bit before I add the pink on top. So I'm just going around the edges, not going in depth with the purple, but around the edges, and just blend around before I add the pink directly on top of where the purple line is. Okay guys, so now I'll be going in with the pink, and of course I'm using all Juvia's palette for this one. This is the pink palette, and I'm just going to be going in with this one, and I'm going to be placing that pink directly on top of the purple. Alright guys, so it's like between where you just blended and where the right line is of the purple. So I'm just outlining the same thing that I did. I'm making an arch over the purple with the pink, and after doing this I will be blending. Okay guys, so now I'm going to be going in with the pink, and of course I'm now blending. I'm blending around the edges of that pink, and I'm going in with a lighter shade of pink just to give me that nice transition up to the brow bone, to the brow, not the brow bone, but to the brow. And I'm just taking my time and I'm just blending that out. As you can see, I hold the blending brush a little bit further down, and that is so it gives me a easier way to handle it, and also it doesn't give the shadow too much pressure. And the closer you hold the brush, the darker the color will be, and the farther you hold the brush is it's easier to handle blending out a color. Okay guys, so I'm going to be going in back on the purple, and I'm trying to get that a little bit brighter. So once you're finished with the pink, because you blended it out, so you have to go back to the deeper color and just give it some more definition in the crease, and that's what's going to let your color pop on your lid. So once you're finished blending that out, you just go back in with the same brush that you used for the purple, and you just let that purple in a little bit deeper underneath. Yes, in the crease, and you're good. Just remember guys to blend. Just blend. Okay guys, so I'm going in with the darker shade of Shimmer Brown, and I am just going to be patting it on the lid first. Then I'm going to take my time and just finish patting it in under the purple. Take your time and do so, and it will come out really good. If you rub it, it's going to be all over the place, and you're going to get it in places you do not want to get it in. So it's better to just pat that color in other than rub it in. So guys, hey look, will never be completed without a lash. I did not want to put any lashes on her. I added some mascara and I think it was okay, but in the last part when I was taking the photos or when I was going around and giving you guys an up close, I just thought it would look better with some lash, so I just attached some on her. You're gonna be seeing it later on down, but yes, that's how it looks without the lashes, and I think it was bomb. I'm gonna be going under her eye with some P. Louise white base, and that is, I'm gonna let that sit there and just dry, and then I'm gonna be adding the green later down in the video. And guys, you do not have to use a P. Louise base. If you do not have any, just use what you have. You can always use your Pro Concealer if you can get it in a lighter tone under your eye, and you just let that sit and dry, and then you add whatever color you want to add underneath, or you can just use a eye primer and then just add the color. As long as you pat that color properly, it will still show. Alright, so don't go out and say, oh, I have to get a P. Louise. No, you don't. So just continue using what you have and you will still get the color. But I prefer to use the P. Louise as it gives me a very good base and coverage, and also it makes my colors pop more and everything. So and as you can see, I'm adding that on the waterline, not too close to the eyes, because then if you get it too close to the eyes, it will probably go in, and then you'll have a problem with tears. So you just add it to just below the waterline just a bit, and that's you. You're good. Okay guys, so now I'm going in with her face foundation, and then I'll be adding some highlight under those eyes and on the forehead and on the nose, and going in with some contour. So just keep watching. Okay, so I'm highlighting under her eyes and just in the middle of her forehead, between her brows, and coming down to her nose, and you get the drift. I'm going to be blending that out in a little while, and I make sure that whatever I'm using, it is a bit damp, and that will help me in blending it out even better. Okay guys, so that's how it looks when you blend all the highlighter from under her eye and her nose bridge and her chin and so forth. I'm going to be going in with some setting powder, Sacha, and I'm going to be putting that everywhere that I blended the highlight from. So guys, I got some Guinness and she just had to. So okay guys, so I'm going to be doing her contour now, and to know where your contour should begin, all you have to do is make a fish face. You're going to be seeing her making it later, or all you have to do is measure from your earlobe, from the tip of your ear, from the top part, and that is where you start, and you just go down to the line. The contour that I'm using might look a little bit light for her skin, but trust me, it's the light. So you're gonna be seeing how it turns out and everything. So okay, so now I'm just putting the contour color on her nose bridge, and I am taking my time to just take that down slowly, and I'm blending it up to her eyebrows as well as down on her nose to the sides. And I'm using a little bit of the setting powder that I did under her eye, and I'm bringing that up also just to give it a a smooth finish, and it's not too bright or it's not too cakey. So I'm toning it down with the finishing powder, as you can see. She's so silly, you guys. But I'm just going in with the color that I used to contour her face once more, and I'm just going over the parts that I did already, just to give it a toner look. Okay guys, so now I'll be going in with the dark green under her eyes to give her that color pop. And again, as I said before guys earlier, I didn't want to put any lashes on her, but this look was killing it with the lashes, so I just literally just sticked it on there. I didn't even glue the lashes. You're gonna be seeing how it looks with the lashes later down, but I did not glue the lashes on. I literally just put them there so that you guys could see the finishing look with the lashes. But if you want to see how it looks with the lashes, I do have it on Instagram, and you can find it on Everything Will Be Common, NASA_LALOR. That's my Instagram name, NASA Layla, and again, all the letters are common. Look at her trying to bite my fingers off. And that's the finishing look. Once again guys, thank you for watching, and once again you can find me on Instagram at NASA_LALOR, NASA Layler, all common letters. And thank you once more. Bye.